All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Wednesday afternoon, evening time. We are live. We're watching Dogecoin. It hit 15 cents again. So we have a double top that I show here on the chart, a double top. We of course hit this one during our Tuesday live stream. Yes, Tuesday live stream. We had that big green candle moving up. That was a lot of fun. We missed the move up on this live stream. And things are kind of go sideways here. So not as much fun tonight, but we still have a lot to talk about. So welcome everybody. Welcome. Bitcoin, 97K. Bitcoin actually came up and just about touched 98. It was at 97,950, almost to 98, but it did come up over 97. And of course, all the Bitcoin maxis on crypto Twitter were all, oh, Bitcoin 97, Bitcoin 97. And I'm like, good. That's good. We'll take it. We'll take it for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is higher than it was yesterday. If we draw those same things, this was yesterday here, Bitcoin. And then today it went higher. So that's the difference between yesterday and today for Bitcoin versus Doge. Doge was just a true double top here. ETH was also higher today than yesterday. And so Bitcoin and ETH, of course, then take out more shorts. Let me get this on the right time frame here. So Bitcoin and ETH taking out shorts. That's why they're red, more shorts than longs. Because we got that going on always, right? When the price goes up, we got the shorts being taken out. But first, we got to talk about phones. Got to talk about phones. So if you're on Verizon like I am, right, you can't make any phone calls. I had a 2 o'clock phone appointment with someone, and it was just like, yeah, I can't do that. I got SOS. I got the SOS on my phone. It was just like, what's going on? There's something wrong with my phone. And I go through it all. And of course, no one says anything, right? I can't find information anywhere until I jump onto X and I search Verizon, and all of a sudden, oh, yeah. So you have to go to X to find the latest news because no one else is going to tell you anything. And like an hour later, I got the message from my local news about Verizon. There's outages like all over the country. I was able to do a FaceTime though. FaceTime worked. So I did a FaceTime call. That worked, but couldn't call. Couldn't make a phone call. And I still can't make a phone call. So it's like, yeah. So if you're on Verizon here in the United States, you might not have your phone service. No cellular phone service. It's out. Somebody is jamming Verizon. I think it's a malicious attack, actually. A malicious attack on Verizon. It's probably from Greenland. It's probably someone from Greenland is like, I'll take care of those Americans. Right? And takes out the whole Verizon cellular system across the country. Oh, come on, Greenland. Don't you want to be part of the United States? Come on, Greenland. Come on. It's Barron. Yeah. Barron's manipulating it. Exactly. You know, there was this thing last week about Barron and the princess, the young princess in Denmark. Like the two of them should like get together. That was pretty good. Barron and the Denmark princess, they're close to the same age. They should get together. They could solve the whole thing. It could be one big happy family. United States, Denmark, and Greenland. One big happy family. That would be awesome. Go for it, Barron. Come on. Ask her out. Ask her out. Initially, there were also complaints coming from T-Mobile and AT&T and others, but it turns out that those reports were false because people on those networks were complaining they couldn't get through, but it was because they were trying to call Verizon people. And so your calls weren't going through. So that was false. For T-Mobile, AT&T, and others, it was just Verizon. That's what it looks like. It was already Verizon. So we had that. Kind of interesting. The crypto bubbles, green, right? So we got a lot of green. Look at Dash. Dash up almost 50% today. ICP 27. ZEC coming back at 12. Pump at 10. Why? In an hour, we're going to check back, and all of these are going to be red. And not because our current price went down. It will be because yesterday's price rocketed up. And then we're going to look at the 24 hours, and we're going to see everything's in the red, except probably for Dash, ICP, and ZEC, and this river thing, whatever that is. So we'll check in back on the crypto bubbles in an hour, and I'm guaranteed that like 90% of these are going to be red. It's just one of those things. They work in an ever-changing 24-hour period. So that'll all just turn red. But it's mostly green now compared to where we were yesterday before the big green candle up. Because that big green candle up happened at about 5 o'clock. So right after 5 o'clock, my time, East Coast time, United States, yeah, we'll see that change. So we'll check that out. Today, the U.S. stocks are dumping while the Bitcoin and crypto market is pumping. $360 billion. $360 billion in the stock market with all those big reds, and 40 billion in the green on crypto market. We don't see this every day. And that is true. We don't typically see this where stocks are all in the red, the major ones, and crypto is mostly all in the green. Rotation, people selling stocks and buying crypto, maybe, as Ash Crypto says, maybe the money rotation has started. I don't know. There's no way to judge that. Like if somebody in their app, right on Robinhood, sells a stock and buys a crypto, there's no tracking of that data. So Doge is not always down. You can't say always. There, I'm the man. Can't say always. Sometimes Doge is down, but not versus other top meme coins because there are no other meme coins. Those are meme tokens. Don't tell me what to do. I love my hat. Oh, God. All right, you're out of here. Goodbye. All right. Well, we took care of that, degen. I should have known right from the start that that was going to happen, right? I should have known. LFG, right? Let's go. Let's go. Dr. Doge, how are you? Hello, hello. Peter just scooped up a few stocks. A little dip before the market closed because stocks were in the red. So we're buying on the dip. All right. Buying on the dip. We are all a big happy family here on the KrissPax channel. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Maybe we stay green through the weekend. 100K Bitcoin. You know, I did call for that relief rally. It's still January. So my prediction is still intact. Prediction is still there. I know everybody else loves the market cap. Just like there was a troll. Goodbye. Goodbye to the troll. I think the hat is awesome. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate it. And hello to the boot. Yes, we had a boot today. There were no boots yesterday because everything was in the green. Everybody was like, let's go, right? Yeah, Peter, it is. It is a market cap. See? Market cap. It says right there. This is courtesy of Robinhood. Got a free cap. It's a market cap. Right. It's the Robinhood one. That's what I got. Thank you, Robinhood, for the free cap. Power to the market cap. So Nick says, look, gold. Gold was just over $2,600 a year ago, and now it's over $4,600. That's a 73% move for an asset with a market cap of $18 trillion. $18 trillion. Oh God, he comes back with a new name. Gone. Boot number 2. Boot number 2. That was fast, huh? Came back with a new name. Gone. So gold with an $18 trillion market cap. And what's Bitcoin's right now? Bitcoin's market cap is 1.9, almost 2 trillion. So 2 trillion for Bitcoin, 18 trillion for gold. And gold is up 73% in a year. It's saying something about the state of the global monetary order, which we still can't fully comprehend, but there is a big attraction for gold and silver right now. Unbelievable. New all-time highs again. Gold and silver, new all-time highs. So today we had gold going up, silver going up, crypto going up, but stocks going down. That's different. That's different. But yeah, Nick, this was a Christmas thing for just interacting with a post of theirs on X was all it was. I was just in the right place at the right time. Follow the Robinhood app account on X. They posted this thing and I responded, and they sent me a hat and a plastic water bottle. It was nice. It was nice. Do you have a $24.8 billion market cap? I know, right? I wish. I wish. Trader Tardigrade says, look at the Bitcoin chart. If we go back to November, again, from October through November, it was down, 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 right? And then we consolidated through December and through the new year. It was just a consolidation. And now we're breaking back up. Is this truly going to be a continuation of a breakout? Or is it just a relief rally and then we're going to drop back down? That's what we're going to be watching going forward over the next few weeks. It's playing out like I predicted, kind of. If we go to Bitcoin, we go to the daily chart, we'll see. This was my prediction. It was this. It's not pretty, but that's a relief rally. Now we had a dip here. Right? Instead of this just continuing and following my line, we did have a dip, but it's come strong right back up almost to my line again. The top of which is over 100K. We get up to 101, 102, bounce off the 50-week moving average, and then come back down. So, man, just keeps coming back. Yet another boot. That's 3 boots for the same guy. Creates a new account. Oh, man. Yeah, Bitcoin is showing some power today, and Doge is not. I think that is because of this rotation into Bitcoin. It looked like maybe it's going from stocks into Bitcoin. So Orbis in it, something like that. So yeah, Doge double top, showing a little weakness. Bitcoin strong, higher than yesterday. That's what's going on right now. Ash Crypto says, well, just in what CZ says. Bitcoin reaching $200,000 is the most obvious thing in the world to me. That's nice that CZ can say that, especially when he wipes us out. He wipes us out, and then he says, yeah, Bitcoin's going to 200K. And it's just like, what? Yeah, RR, that just means that the Dogecoin market cap went up, but its price didn't, because there's more coins now than there were back in 2021. So it's just odd to compare that back to 2021. 2021 was just a different thing than it is now. So that's CZ. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of CZ. So what's going on with Dogecoin? What's going on with Doge? Well, Trader Allen again, he's got a bull flag. He thinks this is a big bull flag from the beginning of the year, because we had the big move up, right? The first, what is this? A 3-day chart. The first 3 days, right? And then we went down, and now we are moving back up and about to break out on the bull flag. And he has a target of 19.5 cents. So 19.5 cents is my bullish thesis of Doge on a complete relief rally that Doge could get to 19.5. Doge could get to 19.5. But we need some help with Doge here. We need some help to get up there. So that's what kind of a zoomed out look on the Doge chart looks like, the 3-day chart for Doge. So what does Doge also have going for it? That is because Doge is an OG meme coin. If we go back in time, let's say to 2014, 12 years ago, this is what the top 10 cryptos looked like. Bitcoin, look at Bitcoin, $10 billion. Bitcoin had a $10 billion market cap. Now it's 2 trillion, right? Litecoin was number 2. Litecoin was number 2. XRP was number 3. And then we've got some coins that aren't around anymore. This was the top 10 back in January 2014, 12 years ago. We have Peercoin, Omni, Next or NXT, Namecoin, Quark, and there's Doge. And there's Doge with a $22 million market cap. Now it's over $22 billion, and it's still number 9. So Doge outlasted all of these: Peercoin, Omni, NXT, Namecoin, and Quark. I hope none of you had those, because you probably lost since then if you're not holding on. I'm guessing these are still like alive somewhere, but have barely any market cap now. But it's like, yeah, Ethereum wasn't even invented yet in 2014. So yeah. Do I like Ethereum? Sure. Ethereum's the big 3, right? Bitcoin, ETH, and Doge. I do like Ethereum. For smart contracts, ETH. I'll take it over Solana any day. I don't like the Solana thing. I don't like it at all. I don't like their token. I don't like, no. So Bitcoin, ETH, and Doge, the big 3. And that's probably when I whittle away everything else, those are the 3 I'm going to be left with. And maybe Litecoin. Maybe I'll keep my Litecoin around and wait for the next big bull run on Litecoin. So I've got some of that too. The little bit of XRP I have, I don't know. But yeah, these others are gone. Doge is still around. So, I mean, that's the power of Dogecoin. In 2014, it was the number 9 cryptocurrency 12 years ago. And where is it today? Number 9. Here it is, number 9. Now there's Tron, right? There's a couple stable coins. There's BNB and Solana mixed in, and ETH, of course. But Doge, number 9, 12 years later. That's why, I mean, that's one of the reasons we love it, right? It's an OG coin. Been around for 12 years. Dogecoin. So is Dogecoin going to make a big comeback? That's the question. We're going to make a big comeback. Well, Trader Allen likes his bull flag here, which would be a good start. Doge Tipping says, look, volatility is just the ride. The risk is not knowing why you're on it, which just, look at Bitcoin and ETH all scared of the volatility. And Doge is like, wee, let's go. Let's go. So that's Dogecoin. All right, what's going on? A little heat map action there. 4am YouTube. 4am YouTube. Sure, we'll check on the heat maps. I did show them in my video this morning. Did you watch my video this morning? Still under 1,000 views. Like, I mean, my video should be getting more than 1,000 views. That just tells you that people are still checked out of crypto. Still checked out. But we did look at the heat maps this morning in my video. And I was looking at the 3-day, watching the action. Oh, look at that. Some more new juicy leverage longs here came in. 96.4, 96.2. Wow. They just keep coming back, don't they? They keep coming back. Thank you, Brybay Blade. Thank you. But here's the big ones down here. 93.2. There's hundreds of millions of dollars down here. That's the big target. And I'm afraid Bitcoin may retrace and drop down and get that huge amount of liquidity down here, right above 93K. So that's what I was looking at this morning, was this exact heat map here. And it's like, that is trouble. That's trouble. Hundreds of millions of dollars just sitting right there. So maybe the relief rally goes up to 101 and then it drops down and grabs all this. We'll see how that plays out. That's my prediction. Now for Doge, get that out of here. For Dogecoin, somewhat of a similar story, but just less dollars, that there is some low liquidity. Ooh, a lot of this goes way down to like 13.4. But there are some shorts up here that are betting on the price of Doge going down, and those are just right there. That's some juicy liquidity that's like right there. They took out a little bit earlier with the little pump above 15 cents earlier today, but there's some more. So we'll watch that. We will watch that. Right now, Bitcoin is chilling about 97.5, 97.6, and Doge couldn't hold 15 cents. We're down here at about 14.75. That's the current price. I watch all your videos. Thank you. Appreciate the support. All good stuff, right? It's all good. It's all good. I think we will make a huge comeback, but only to like 30, 40 cents. Another chance to sell 30 to 40 cents. Are you going to do it this time? Are we all going to take profits this time? If it does get up into the 30s? Are we all going to take profits? A little, at least some, right? You don't have to sell all your Doge. I'm never going to sell all my Doge. but I sold a lot. I did sell a lot. Charlie's got a sore throat. Part of that flu bug going around. It's big, the flu bug going around. When we go out, we like are wearing masks again in public places. We're wearing masks again. There's a lot of people wearing masks around Boston right now. And it's because of the flu. It's not COVID. It's that there's a nasty flu bug going around. David does not like green eggs and ham. We don't like salami. Correct. Correct. The Venice token. I've never heard of that, Dr. Doge. Is it another meme token? Venice? The Venice token? It's on Coinbase. VVV? The VVV ticker? Down 10% today. So this ran up since the 8th. Had quite a bit of a run. Up like 80%. So yeah, it looked like it had its run last week. 80% run up. Now, I don't know. VVV. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Oh, look at that. It had a pretty good December too. But then it had this on launch here a year ago. It had that craziness, but hey, this is looking like a comeback starting on this. God, if you had bought this the 1st of December, 250%. So yeah, there's money to be made, but I don't know who's buying Venice and who's like riding this wave up. But that's certainly, now it's some big volatility up and down every other day, right? Green, red on this thing. Yeah. Good luck with it if you hold it there, Doc. I'll sell, but only half. Yeah. Yeah, I may do something like that as well. May do that as well. You think some this time, Campo? I'll take a slice, 30 to 40 range. I think that's a good idea. Iron Hype's got a sore throat too. Oh yeah, you've got clients. You should make them wear masks. Yeah, I'll bet that's where it happened. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Charlie. Exactly. Yeah, if I don't say it, it didn't happen. You had the flu before Christmas? Yeah, vitamin C. Crackhead still not on the naughty list, so it's not a naughty word. Crackhead. But you remember that. You own Chinese Doge on base. It's Doge with a Chinese hat. Yeah, that's been around a little while, hadn't it? I don't play with any of that stuff. I just own Dogecoin, the real Dogecoin. We'll sell all at 35 cents, 30, 35, somewhere in there. You're just going to dump it all, be done with it. Iron Hype says, yeah, not selling till $1. $1. Oh, we'll tell Ryan. We'll tell Ryan what you said. That's what friends are for, right? That's what friends are for. 67. I know. Addicted. Rydell, though. Yeah. Hey, Nick. How are you? Welcome, welcome. That's funny. What's up? What's up? How you doing, Kronos? Hey, Davin. I was so busy last night. Tuesday nights we go out, so I didn't even check. But the wrenches will be receiving. I'll do that tonight. Yes, received. Thank you, Davin. We will be divvying that up. We'll be divvying that up. All on the blockchain. We want Doge to end up with a green day today. Where does it got to get to? It's got to get up to 14.8. Over 14.8. So it's close, 14.77. Over 14.8. We want a green daily close for Doge. We don't want another red. Bitcoin's is in the green. So we want that for Doge. We're just watching it. We're watching it. Let's get up there, little Doji. Get up there. I could always use bad words in my language. Yeah. Oh, it's easy to trigger Rhino. It's very easy. Posted in the community. Is this the 67 thing? Oh my God. Now, I mean, you put it out there, so we got to know. Ah. 6.7. 6.7. Hey, if anybody ever wants to post, you can visit KrissPax's community, my community page, and you can post stuff on the community page. Six, 7. How does that happen? Charlotte, how does that happen? 67. All of a sudden you start seeing it everywhere, right? Good times. Good stuff. Marie Callender's Dutch apple pie. That sounds good. Can we pray to the gods? You mean CZ? Where is the CZ guy? Did I get rid of him? I must have closed that one out. Accidentally closed that one out. Oh, no, there he is, CZ. Bitcoin reaching $200,000 is the most obvious thing in the world to me. Yeah, because you can make it happen, CC. You can make it happen. Well, if Bitcoin's going to 200K, we'll easily have at least 30-cent Dogecoin. At least. So, sure, go ahead, CZ. Take it there. Take it there. Community works on computer browsers. Yes. Yep. You just go to my page. Let me go back. You just go to the KrissPax page on YouTube, and there's a button right there, visit the community. It's right there. Hey, look, KrissPax is live right now. 102 are watching. Now 104. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you. Are we in a bull market or a bear market? Which are we in? Bull market? Bear market? And of course, the third option. All right, there's a poll for you guys. Let's see where you guys think we are. Let's see where you guys think we are. I know, David, right? Some things are flying, right? If you buy at the historical lows, the market will favor you. Except you don't know when those are. That's the thing. So that's the risk. Because you don't know. Because those could have gone lower. They always could have gone lower. No, we are not in the purple box. We've got a ways to go. The purple box. We haven't seen it in a while. It's 1775. It's the purple box, 1775. To get back into the purple box. Yeah, that October 10th just kind of ruined everything. But you know, if we have a double bottom and the price then drifts lower, we could have a double top where the price drifts higher, right? Right? We had the double bottom, 8th and 9th of January, and then the price drifted down. So if on the 13th and 14th we have a double top, price should drift up, right? I mean, that's bound to happen. Let's go. Let's go. Is that a prediction? Sure. It could be both. No, it would be a relief rally in an overall bear market. A relief rally in an overall bear market. The purple box is punishing us. You voted bear. But if we maintain 12 to 14, then it's a crab. Then it's a crab, which has votes. We do have votes for the crab market. So, yeah. Right now, the bulls are winning slightly ahead of the bears. That's a good poll. We'll see how that plays out. Only a third of you have voted. Need more votes. 50 cents in the future, Warbsy says. We were so close last time. It's a little over a year ago. We were so close. Didn't quite make it. You like the hat? I do too. It's a cap. It's a market cap. The market cap. Aussie, how are you? Purple box. Let's do it. 1775. So we got to go up 3 cents. We could do that in 3 days. Easy, right? 15 cents tomorrow, 16 cents the next day, and then 17. And we're in the purple box. Let's just do that. Right now, we got to get above 1480 to make the day green on the daily candle. The Bart Simpson market. Yeah, I posted that on X for Bitcoin the other day. I don't know if you saw that post. A lot of stuff going on. But I did a Bart Simpson right there. Here we go again. The Bart Simpson patterns showing up on Bitcoin. That's what we had. That is manipulation, my friends. Take out the shorts, take out the longs. Take out the shorts, take out the longs. Take out the shorts, take out some of the longs, and then they decided to go higher and take out more shorts. Crazy. Should we check the silver chart? Is it going back up again? Keeps hitting new all-time highs. Yep, it just did. It just hit a new all-time high. What was that up to? 93.5? 93.5 it is. We keep moving our all-time high line up. Silver. Crazy. I thought it was done at like 82, 83. And it just keeps going. I know, crazy, right, low roller? But crabs are good to eat. Oh, they already moved the launching in 2025 tagline, Gene. That was, I think, last week. That was last week. They did that. Now it's just nothing. Now it's like not even here. Oh, it gotta go up. Yeah, there's just nothing there now. They just took it all off. So now we have no idea what's happening. They just took it off. We need the Marge Simpson. Oh. I know, but that's why people didn't buy silver, because they had 20 years of nothing where it pretty much went sideways. So nobody was investing in silver. Well, I guess some people were. There was a price to it. Small percentage of people. And now it pays off. 20 years. And then it pays off. I mean, it's a crazy, when you zoom out, it's a crazy chart. There was a run back here in 1979 into 1980. There was a big run. And then we had another run after the 2008 financial crisis. We had another run on silver, but none of that was compared to this. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, people are buying over $90 now for silver, where last year you could have bought it all the way down at $30. But that's how it goes, right? Now it has people's attention and people are buying it. Is it the top? We don't know. We don't know. But that is a crazy chart. On a yearly time frame. Those are years. Let's look at gold. Look at gold. Craziness. I thought it would top out at 4,000. And nope, 4,600 and climbing for gold. Bitcoin dominance is chilling. 59.69. Still in this range, in its purple box. Bitcoin dominance, just hanging out. Silver will most likely go to $100. That's crazy. 7% a day. And it just continues. There's a lot of reasons for it, and I did spell those out on my X profile. I made a post. about silver. So if you want to read that, it's right here. Why is silver running? I posted that this morning. So you can check that out. Again, on X, I am at KrissPax. Wearing my market cap. Thank you to Joanna, who did a screenshot, sent it to me. All good. We're having some fun, right? Monero is catching up to Cardano. 13 to 14. Yeah, it's within $1 billion. Yeah, but Doge is another 10 billion over that. So I'm not worried about Monero. But yeah, Monero becomes a top 10 coin. Just a little bit. It's up 69% over 7 days. 69, exactly. 69. You had a double ear infection. And then vertigo. Yeah, I've had that before. Vertigo's no fun. No fun. Couldn't drive with vertigo. Could not drive. As soon as you moved your head a little quick, everything started spinning. That was bad. I know the Miami photo got overwritten by Joanna's screenshot. So I'm now the market cap, Kriss, right there. I could go back to the Miami one at some point in time, but I like that. Yeah, Monero has been delisted on major exchanges. Doesn't stop it though. Dash is the big one now. Like Dash. You go to the Dash chart and you're like, whoa. Dash. Boop. So yeah, from the 12th, Monday morning, to now 120%. Dash. So we look at the movers and we're like Dash number 1, ICP number 2, Zcash number 3, and then here's Monero number 6. We got Pump.Fun, Jupiter stuck in there as well. Aerodrome, after a big drop, starting to move back up. And the losers today are Story, Mix, Meme, Core, Leo. Sorry, Charlotte, Leo going down. Optimism, Midnight, Bitcoin Cash, XDC, and Near. Verge is a privacy coin. Oh, you think that may go on a run? Verge. XVG. Verge. It's up 11% today. Maybe it is starting to run. 3 big green candles here. So in 3 days, it's up about 32%. So yeah, maybe. Verge. It's always good to look at what other cryptos are doing. I know. The Leo coin. The Leo coin. Verge peaked in 2017. Yeah, and then early 2018, everything dumped. Kind of like on October 10th, but it didn't come back. It just kept going down. Hi, Tuna. How are you? XRP. You know, you can make money on the token or coin or whatever it is. I guess it's kind of a coin, but it's not really a true proof of work cryptocurrency because they can mint more XRP tokens whenever they want. So I'm not a fan of the Ripple company, Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, not a fan. They're like getting in bed with all the banks and the governments, helping them with their CBDCs and all that crap. That's not cryptocurrency. That's totally not crypto. So I'm not a fan, but that doesn't mean you can't make money holding XRP tokens, which I have. I've made money. I just don't like the project. I don't like the people. So a bit of a dilemma there. But that's my take on XRP. That is my take. What else going on right now? A lot of news on X. That's where it all breaks, right? Send Doge to $1 with God candles. That's Tesla model Doge. All right, let's do that. Russia drafts bill to legalize Bitcoin and crypto trading. Huh. Interesting. Oh, someone getting cut off. There's that one we looked at. Bitcoin up. And we touched on this also. Coinbase can't support the crypto market structure bill because it basically is not giving any yield to stablecoins. So if you're going to hold stablecoins in this, you can't get any yield on it. So kills the rewards on stablecoins. Banks can ban their competition. So obviously the bank lobbyists have been all over this thing. Erosion of the CFTC's authority, stifling innovation, making it subservient to the SEC. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Yeah, Brian Armstrong's not a fan. Not a fan. We need 3,000 God candles. Yeah, let's just stack them all up, right? To the moon. Right? To the moon. So about 50% of you think bull market. Overall bull market. Wow. I guess you don't follow me. Okay, I closed the poll. You should show it now. Hello, anybody home? YouTube, what are you doing? I closed the poll so you can post it anytime now. There we go. God, that took a while. That took a while. You're on the rain snow line, Northeast Ohio. And it's heading our way. Yeah, well, it's going to miss us. It's going to go north. Boston is going to be saved from this one. Going north. Exactly, Gene. That's my prediction as well. Bear 100K relief rally, but we're in an overall bear market. And with these green days on Bitcoin, I'm seeing these posts on X like, you bear market people, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's just like, you got to let it play out. You got to let the whole thing play out before you start calling us names. Relief rallies happen in 2022, same thing, right? Same thing. End of 2021, right? November was the 69K. December was bearish. Went into the new year, had a relief rally. The relief rally in 2022 was more kind of up and down spread out. So we'll be watching that. But I mean, the general idea is it's a bull trap. It's a bull trap. No, David, it's a bull trap. Bull trap. That's what I think this is. We're going to see these green candles and then it's going to dump. May not be January, maybe a little later, but that is a bear market. Danny says definitely not a bull, but it's nice to see some green. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Anyway, that I played out the whole thesis on this at the beginning of the year, that this is what I thought would happen. And so far, it's generally following my little sketch here from the beginning of the year. So I know you guys don't want to see that pullback. Although some of you do want to buy in at a lower price. So if we have a big pullback on Bitcoin and it goes all the way down to 82, right? It's going to take out the CME gap that's open, right? Got to take out that CME gap at 88,200. Takes out the CME gap, drops lower into the low 80s. And then by the summer, we could see 69K again for Bitcoin. And that's the overall picture that I'm looking at. We gotta get Doge higher and end the day on the green. We cannot have a red day. Can't happen. Come on. Come on, baby. Right. Depends on where you are. We're talking about crypto, right? I'm not talking about precious metals. That is all bull market over there. No doubt. This was about crypto. Specifically crypto. Don't FOMO on the way up if you think it's a bull trap. I told everyone I'm not buying right now. I'm not buying. Of course, I got to pay my taxes for 2025. And then any money I make between now and the summer, I'm planning on buying on the summer dips. So it's kind of being patient and waiting. That's what I'm doing. I'm being patient and waiting. Right, all those long liquidations. We looked at the heat map. There's a Doge, but it's really the Bitcoin one they look at because that's where the big money is. And so Jade, it's all right down here. Come on, right there. At least 93,200. Hundreds of millions of dollars sitting right in that range. Big target. At what point would you believe it's a bull market? New all-time high. If it gets up to 126,000, bear market is invalidated. Yeah, if you did a swing trade on Doge 21 and bought back into 12, that was a good trade. Good trade. If you refresh your screen, Mike Zazula, you will see that there's actually 53 likes right now. 53 likes. All right. Sometimes on YouTube, you don't see your likes don't automatically refresh. I think it depends on what browser you're on or something. So when you refresh, you'll see. Can we go higher? Sure. Will we go higher? That's the question. Hey, we're almost, come on, Doge, get up there just a little bit more. We want to close the day on a green. We got like 2 hours left on the day. Gotta have a green. Another one of those little spinning top, like one of those little spinning top candles. We want to see that again right here. Not red, but green. Yeah, sometimes that's just the way it is, right? It's the bigger money, the institutions, they're buying Bitcoin and ETH right now. So those are green, and Solana's green, but not Doge. Doge, Algorand, Cardano, Sheeb, Litecoin, XRP, all in the red. So again, not everything has to be the same. Your YouTube app on a laptop doesn't update the likes. Yep. Yeah, it depends on what you're watching on. Some of them update. We all miss the purple box, Manuel. 1775. We'll get back there. May take a while. But we will get back there. All right, gang, that's what we have for today. So, yeah, kind of a little bit crabby. But we had a double top here. So we'll see whether that plays out and we go higher overnight tomorrow with the double top. We'll see. And, yeah, it was like today with the news was nothing. We were supposed to have this Supreme Court decision on Trump tariffs. Nope, they ignored it. Didn't happen again. The PPI data came out. It was fine. Nothing really earth-shattering. Trump had a bill signing thing. He talked about Iran, right? So there's a little bit of a FUD out there on what could come of that. Is the United States going to start bombing Iran? I hope not. We don't need that. But I get it. So that's what's going on in the markets right now. If you came in late, you can always watch my live streams from the beginning and get caught up. You can even do it on double speed. I talk a lot faster then. So there you go. I hope everyone has a great rest of your evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.